is an SCX6 bouncer chassis built by Travis Vance. This thing is beautiful. It's awesome. It's green. I'm going to tear that truck apart and put it into there on this video right here. Guys, let's get to the table. This thing is awesome. Let's go. Check it out. Oh, man. Woo! This thing, yeah, it is beautiful. Oh, man. My light is reflecting on it, making the green look a little weird. You can see it kind of flash a little bit. This thing, it is awesome. Check out that skid. We got a little mix of carbon, some Delrin, all kinds of goodness. This is done by Alex Rustick of Adiktiv RC. Beautiful. I'll be using stock plastic housings. I got the internals to put into them, get all those set up. This is a servo on axle mount by G-Speed right here. Really, really nice setup. Now, will it get Vitavon axle housings in there? Yep. But they're going to be a little special. You guys will have to catch that one in a future video. But yeah, time to get this all put together. There we go, guys. Conversion's done. Nope. And here we are, ready to assemble. Got the G-Speed mount set up. I did have to drill out these holes right here because the threads weren't exactly liking each other very much. I put the Vitavon ring and pinion in it. Stock axles. I may regret that, but those are kind of brand new factory axles. We're going to find out. Links, I've got to do some work on that, especially the upper right one. But we are ready to go. Probably going to take out the black jacket and do something probably like a 1650 kV castle in this, just so I get a little bit more punch on like a 6S or something. Not sure if I'm going to 8S this or not, but anyway, let's go ahead and start getting the stuff put in. This is where I'm at right now. The links are all on. I had to go to stock links up here. These are actually rear links, and I had to kind of get a little bit creative with the rod ends. You see that one's kind of got the offset from a steering. Hopefully that holds up and doesn't bust. Had to do some bending on that thing to make sure I had clearance. All that, but pretty much, yeah, I think it's just about ready to go in. Except for, got to put my cover on there. I'm only running a 13-tooth pinion gear. This is a 1650 kV castle. And it's time to put in this right here. The Shift RC X5 Servo. And then I got to figure out some way, some kind of a steering link on this thing. I believe I've got it set up to where I have all the compression I'll never need. The stock shocks, they're just not going to allow this to compress like this. Here we go. Check that servo out. It's all set up. What you have here are link ends from a Creighton 8S and a shock standoff for a raminator. Yeah, I believe that's the V3 raminator shock standoff right there. It's, yeah, kind of touching a little bit. I mean, it's not like it's, you know, got pressure on it. These do have the antifoams in here, so they're not going to come into it, but man, I'm not sure what to do about that. I've already got the 9mm Samex brass hexes on the front as well. Obviously, this side clears just fine. The back, well, you know, that's easy. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. See that 8-lug bolt pattern right there? I believe I can take that hub off and put a spacer in there. I'll have to make the spacer though. Probably another 1/8 inch or so. I think it'll give me just enough clearance to actually clear that rod end right there. I really don't like spacing this stuff out due to leverages and all that, but I don't see any other options for this right here. The good news is we get to try to fit this into that chassis now and actually get a good look at this thing. Oh, this is about to get really good. Oh, this is awesome. This is really awesome. If I had an evil laugh, I would throw it out there so quick. Woo! Yeah. Well, let's get these tires on this thing. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. Woo! That is awesome. Woo! All right, now it's time to work on this battery. That's going to be something that's going to take a little bit of time, and I'll show you guys why. I got this carbon battery mount from Vitavon. Yeah, I'm going to cut this up, and I'm going to actually glue this thing in place on top of that right there. It's going to go into that groove right there if I can get lucky enough, and hopefully it will glue in. I'm probably going to glue a little bit to the sides over here as well, but then the battery will sit down in there. And there it is right there, glued to the transmission and to the cage. All right, so you notice I've got some hook part of the hook and loop down in here. On the battery, I've got that as well. It's not there to stick the battery. It's there to keep the battery from shifting and sliding around. All right, so I've got the Velcro strap that's going to go all the way from front to the back. And that's pretty much how the battery sits in there. And that's it. The Turnigy 5000 milliamp right there. Yeah, I can fit bigger batteries. As far as power goes, I had to take the 1650 out because the sensor board was messed up and it would not run right. I mean, really bad. And it reminded me that I had issues with that motor before, but wasn't exactly sure. So what I've got is a 1900 kV Polar Pro Holmes in here with a 17-tooth pinion gear and a Mamba Monster X6S ESC. You don't need an 8S ESC for this setup right here. I've got a 17-tooth pinion gear in it, and we should be pretty much good to go. A while back, I did put a 1900 kV 1/8 scale motor in the SCX6, and believe it or not, it ran really good. It kept the temps and everything, so I'm hoping for the same here. Got to do some zip tie action on the motor wires, but other than that, we are pretty much there, and I'm going to make some side panels. They're going to go all the way through that and down. I'm not sure what the color scheme is going to be, but it's probably going to be something possibly silver and black. Probably. Kind of match the suspension links. All right. I've got this on some DSM SCX6 axle mounts. Look at that right there. Nice. Let's hit that servo. Nice. We are in first gear. That should crawl pretty darn good. Like trail stuff, and now we're into second gear. Back up a little bit. I hope this thing don't come off. All right, nice and easy. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm gonna power this thing back down and let's do some size comparisons because you guys need to see how big this thing is. That's a rift on the right. Look at this. Yeah, guys. I don't even know how to show you. Hang on. How about this? Yeah. And that would be the Capra bouncer on the right. Wow. It looks like a 1/24. Here we have the 118 Capra. Yeah. Yeah. And there we have the Furatech titanium chassis rift. Check that out. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. There you go. There we go. Finally something the proper size. Haha. Yeah. I'm looking forward to driving this thing. Everything went in so beautiful. The driveline angles are perfect, okay? You got to get clearance to get around the front drive shaft, so you got to bend that link and all like that. But, hey, this thing is awesome. I can't wait to drive it. Driven it a little bit inside, but, you know, obviously I'm, you know, not going to take it outside in the dark right now. But anyway, this thing right here, can't wait to drive it. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to jump it. I'm going to get some air. Probably about 4 inches. You know, I drive safe. Anyway, guys, in that description, check that description. I will put Adiktiv RC. Their link down below. Built the chassis, Travis Vance. Yeah, awesome. Can't wait to try out that shift servo. First one of those I've ever had. So, guys, check that description. Use those links. Hit that subscribe and ring that bell. You're awesome. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see,
Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.